Uh, Good morning, everyone. I'm Satish here from Pragyan AI. So, to continue the bootcamp session, so today I will be covering the tuple. So, in the last class, we covered about list, we covered list, we covered string, we covered set, we covered list, string, and set. Now, another thing. Now, today we are covering the tuple. So if you see the first slide, what we discussed earlier. So if you see the first slide, if you see here, tuple is immutable and it is sequence. So if it is a immutable and it is a sequence. So you already know what is meant by immutable and you already know what is meant by sequence kind of collection. So okay, I don't elaborate though because you already know that. Yeah, so very similar to list, so except they are immutable. So what is this meaning says actually, so more or less like it is same. So when you say a list, actually list I will be defining something like this, correct? So list I will be defining something like this. So 1 2 3 4. So tuple I will be defining something like this. So something that like T is a tuple, I will be defining something like this. So instead of square bracket, it is a bracket. So then the elements. So that is the reason it says actually maybe somewhat similar to the list, somewhat similar to list, because instead of this, so we have a bracket actually. So that is the thing, and they are created using parentheses. Okay, that is the thing. And how to create the tuple? So how to create a tuple? We will discuss few statements actually how to create a tuple. So go here. See, one way of creating tuple is actually like I said, no. So like the list also, the way we are trying to create is something like this, but this gives a tuple. So if you see here actually, so and if you see the print and if you see the type, if we see the type of my tuple, so if you see here actually class tuple, so this is how I'm trying to create an empty tuple. So almost all empty thing is without using those parentheses or like square bracket, all those things without having any element. So tuple with integer, this is how we will be creating. And most of the things, like I said, no, most of these collections are mixed kind. Tuple also is mixed kind. You can have mixed kind of elements here. So tuple can also have a nested tuples. Like so this is nested means like this is one element and this is another element and this is another element. Actually that is all possible. So that is all possible, but thing is actually like tuple is immutable, means like only once you can create, so you cannot change afterwards. So you cannot change afterwards, but you can have all kind of things like all kind of data types or mixed or nested tuples. Nested tuple means like, so this is string, this is list, and this is a tuple. So tuple can also have these kind of collection elements. Nested means like instead of individual elements, collection of individual elements, like so instead of collection of individual elements, collection of uh, individual and collection of elements. So individual and collection of individual elements. Individual also be there and even collection of that. That's called nested one. So you can have that. So that is what we discussed in creation. So now what we will be discussing, creating the tuple. Okay. Now there is some kind of issue will be there, like when you are trying to create one element. See, we created an empty element, that is pretty easy. But if you wanted to create in one element, so if you create in one element, there is some kind of a difficulty that is in string. So if we create something like this, so it will creating as a string because it is not trying to take that actually. If you wanted to showcase that as a tuple, so you should have something like a comma. If you wanted to add one element, so you have to add something with the comma. So comma is necessary. So that is necessary to indicate there are so many other things are there, and to also indicate that it is a tuple. Tuple having one element. So if you see here, actually hello is a string, but if you see here, actually, like if you type the type of that tuple, it is not a tuple, it is actually string. So it is actually string, and so to create a tuple, this is one tricky thing. The other thing about the tuple is actually unpacking the tuple. What is meant by unpacking the tuple? Packing and unpacking means like, so if, for example, if I have say that like packing a tuple means like I am adding the element. It's like this is one individual element, this is another individual element, this is another individual element. This is collection, but still it is an individual, one entity. This is another one entity. So these are all independent, correct? So packing means like I'm putting into this, means like I am putting this into one box or a container. That container type is of tuple. So that is called packing. Unpacking means like, so I have these elements are there in the container. So these elements are there in container, and that I have to unpack. Unpack means like I have to when I have to unpack it, actually I have to assign one element to one variable, another element to another variable, because yeah, unpacking means like I have to take that individually and assign to individual, correct? So I cannot. So I have to unpack it, actually. That is called unpacking. So how to do unpacking of that? So for example, this tuple is having these many elements. This tuple is of having these many elements. If you wanted to unpack, this is how you can unpack it, actually. So see what happens, actually, how many elements are there? 1, 2, 3. So how many variable are there? 1, 2, 3. So one by one it will automatically unpacks, actually. So one value to one value, one value to, or like, so that is how it is unpacking happens. So while you wanted to have pack, so you added those individual element and created a collection, correct? So then to unpack it, you should be allocating the individual variables. That's called unpacking. And accessing the tuple elements, since like, okay, so one thing we discussed in the set thing, set is not able to access because set is unordered, but tuple is ordered. Since tuple is ordered, so we can access, so we can do all those operations. So what is called accessing the element. So the same thing, so this is a tuple. It almost all this accessing string or list or tuple is almost all same. So because the accessing method is generic, so irrespective of whether it is a tuple or string or list, so accessing is same. Accessing is bracket, and in that bracket you should be giving the number. So how the number starts? So indexing, so use index. So using index you should be accessing that. How the indexing will be there? Same thing what we discussed in set list or string, everything, correct? So say for example it has multiple elements, so assume that like it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So it starts same thing, like it will start with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So minus 1. So same thing, negative, everything is same. So if you are comfortable with once how index positive, negative, and accessing and all those things, slicing everything, so you can operate on string, and you can operate on tuple, and you can operate on list. So it is the same. So how should I access here? Like, let me show you one example. This is a tuple. So if you have to access the 0th element, that is a P. If I want to access 5th element, that is a T. You can do that actually. And if it is something that like this, that also we discussed in last class, list by list, correct? So this is 0th element, and this is the 1th element, and this is 2nd element. So in the 0th element, if you wanted to access, 1th element, you wanted to access something, so you can access, actually you can access those things. And since this 0th element is a string, so string also will also have an individual element, so you can also access some letters from the string. So you can also access from letters from string. So those things are possible. So that we discussed in list. I don't want to repeat again, so because we already discussed how to access those things actually. List, nested list or nested things we already discussed. The same thing, same applies here. And slicing also same thing, it applies here. So if you see the slicing, so the start address, like if you that we discussed, correct? So it will be start, and there will be start, and there will be colon, and then there will be end, and there is a step. So same thing. So step is optional. So same thing, same approach. So if you are not giving end, if you are not giving 10, it will take all default values, everything, positive, negative, all everything is same, and end is excluded. So same procedure. So so you can try out actually. These are things actually like tuple, you can give these things and you can access. So positive, negative, everything is possible, because since we already discussed in list, I don't want to repeat. So you can try out those things. Okay, changing the tuple. So tuple, when I say that like tuple is immutable. So when I say that a tuple is immutable, so what we will do when we are trying to change something, so we will get an error. So for example, if I'm trying to change an element, so here, if I try to change an element, what will happen actually? So you will get an error. So because I cannot change certain things, correct? I cannot say a certain things, but there is one thing is there. In the tuple, if for example in this tuple, so if you see here actually this is one, this is one, this is one, and this is another one. In the tuple, there if there is an element which is a mutable, you can change. So like for example, in this case, like if you see here actually 0 is in all these things, but this is a list is a mutable, so you can change that element. So for example, okay, so you print here, what is that actually? Print here my tuple. So if you type here, see, I am trying to change this element 6, and I wanted to put element 9. So that is got changed. Initially it was 6 and it's 9. So same thing what we discussed in the set. What we discussed actually, set is mutable. Set is mutable, but elements are not mutable. Set elements are not mutable. Elements are not mutable. So you cannot change the elements, not mutable, immutable. So same thing here. Tuple is immutable. Tuple is immutable. But if the element is mutable, if one element is mutable, if any element or element is mutable, mutable type actually, if element is of mutable type, then you can change. Then you can change that element. Not that element, you cannot replace that element, but you can change the element of that element. That element means like that item, you can say item or element. So that is actually called as element within the element. So element within the element we can do. So if element is mutable, then you can change element within that collection, whatever collection or the element which is a collection type. So you can change that. So you remember that. So if set is mutable, but elements are immutable, tuple is immutable, but if the element is mutable, then you can change the element of that mutable element collection. So that is the thing you should be remembering. And same thing like we discussed also, plus and star, it works. No, plus is actually concatenation and star is equal to repetition. It also works here. So you can add two tuples, and what happens actually, like you can do that actually, like you can do the concatenation. You can do the concatenation. But if you see it actually, like when I'm not able to do a what is called tuples, when we say that tuples are immutable, so then how can I add it actually? Like you can wanted to see actually how things works. So what we discussed actually, tuple is immutable, correct? Now you are trying to say actually like I can add concatenate. How is that possible? So we'll see it actually, how is that possible. here. So see, now what I'm trying to do is actually, so I'm trying to say this is A is equal to, I'll do A is equal to, this is a tuple. So B is equal to, this is another tuple. Now A plus B. So now let me do C is equal to A plus B. This is not necessary, but I just wanted to see how things are happening. So I wanted to show you actually A and ID of E. Now, so same thing here. B or ID of B, and I'm trying to do C ID of C. Now, if I do directly print A plus B, you'll see that we'll execute and we'll see that. Like now, what happens actually? I have created an object. So if we see here actually, this is the tuple, object of tuple, and if you see that like indexing, so 1 2 3, and there is this is index 0 1 2, so that is done. So if you see another, I have created another tuple. Now if you see here actually the C I have created another tuple. So see, I have created another tuple. So when I say concatenation, means like it is no, I'm not extending this actually, I'm creating another tuple. So creation is possible, correct? So I'm not muting anything, I'm not changing the value. So I am taking A and I'm trying to take add B. So I'm creating another new variable. So means like tuple creation, that is not emuting. I'm changing the tuple. So that is a tuple creation. That is what you should be understanding. So I hope you understood this. So if you still not understood, like let me show you that ID addresses. Addresses will be different. So if you see that address is 6672, this address is 256, and C address is different. C's address is 1000. So that is how it is there. When I do this also, like this also different. So this is another. So this is also another one. So and this is not relevant kind of things. Like, so we'll see that actually. But actually, like if it is a smart Python is a smart, so it can point to the location where this is stored. So just to save the memory. Okay. So what all things we discussed actually? We discussed operator and plus and star operator. Star is repetition, same thing. Changing the tuple we discussed. How to change the tuple. What is possible to change, what is not possible to change. Slicing we discussed, and accessing we discussed, and creating, packing, unpacking we discussed. Any question here? Anybody has any question here so far? Okay. The next thing is deleting. Deleting is the same thing, del operator, and you can do individual thing and full this one, but individual will give error because tuple is, what is that actually? Tuple is immutable, correct? When you say tuple is immutable, you cannot delete individual element, but you can do the entire thing. You can do the entire thing, means like I am unallocating the memory. So you can do the entire thing. So that is, I'm like, if you do delete del thing, I'm doing the entire thing. I'm not getting error here, since because that is memory unallocation. It's like, what is that happening actually? If you wanted to see that also, we'll do that. So when we do this much in the Python, let me see. So when, okay, so what we're trying to do. See, I have created the tuple. So now what I'm trying to do? So I'm trying to delete. See when I say delete, the entire object is gone and memory is, everything is gone. So I have completely removed, correct? So that is possible, but I cannot delete one digit, because why I cannot delete one element or add one element? Because tuple is immutable. I don't have adds here. So I have not discussed you how to add an element there, correct? So I'm not discussed you how to add an element there. And delete also not possible. But what are the methods possible in the for the tuple? So count is possible. How many elements are there in possible? Index is possible, because why it is index is possible? To get the index of any value, because it is a sequence one. So when it is something is a sequence one, means like it is ordered one. So if it is ordered one, you can see the index of some element where exactly that element is present. So in this case, actually, I'm looking for the position of index position of that one character one. So count and index possible. Add and delete is not possible. Del is possible for entire thing, but not individual element. So that is not possible. So other than that, a membership test function that is always there. For almost all membership function is there. So if A is there in this tuple, that is already there. In or not in function is always supported for almost all collections. So iteration, if it is in is supported, then you can use that in operator and then for loop, you can do iteration. Say we discuss, correct? So in is like whether it is there or not. When you say for name in, so it will take one element and you can iterate. So tuple membership test and iteration using that membership function, so that these things are possible. So this covers the basics of the tuple. So if you have any questions, let me know. So we already covered almost all things about the plug. So any question? Accessing element, changing the tuple, repeat, deleting the tuple, Python tuple method, we discussed membership test, we discussed iteration through the tuple, we discussed. So these are the things, like length is the length of that, max is max value returned, min is min value returned. Sorted, since it is ordered, sorted is possible, you can sort it actually. Sum, return the sum of all elements, that is also fine. So return if element is true. All these are some of the functions. And the tuple, it is a conversion, like typecasting it actually. So we discuss like every collection has a typecasting. No, so for list you should be saying list and the bracket, and it will typecast to list. So same thing here also, tuple and in the bracket you can say, you can convert. If it is list is also, then if you say tuple, then the list will convert into tuple. So typecasting is there, supported. These are the things, methods, built-in functions in tuple. Any question here? So Sangesh, do you have a quiz, or like can we do quiz only once? Sangesh, are we there? Shall I complete the dictionary and then shall we do one go?
Quiz?
Quiz. Shall we do in one go? Tuple is done.
No, we'll go one go, only one go. We'll go.
Okay, fine. Okay. The next thing is the dictionary. So this is the last one. If you see here, actually, like the collections. So we covered the tuple, we covered the string, we covered the list, we covered the sets. So next one is actually dictionary. Dictionary is of type, not the sequential, but it is a mapping. So I gave the brief overview earlier, but like I will just cover in detail, like what is that mapping means, like how the dictionary can be created. So as the name says, actually the dictionary means like it is something emulates the dictionary. What exactly our dictionary looks like? So dictionary looks like, so if you are looking in an English dictionary, so there will be something that like an English word and then meaning of that actually. So if you are looking for a phone directory or a dictionary or something like a phone directory, you can say. So what is that, like the name of a person and the phone number will be there. So something that like when you say that like these kind of data types or like the informations will have two things. One is one first element and then the colon and the second element. What is the first element? Actually the key which you will be searching. So this is a searchable thing. So which is a key, which is a searchable thing. And the second thing is actually information about that key. So about that key means like if the name, you can put whatever the like. So this is a value or the information about the key, so which you are looking for. So if you think about these kind of data, so there will be something like a searchable kind of thing, that is a key, that is a searchable thing. And there is something else, like this is a bigger one, This may be shorter, or maybe this is a bigger one, or whatever it may be. But this information or value or a data is represents or about this key, whatever it may be key. If it is a phone directory, the person name and his phone address, phone number, correct? So if it is dictionary, English word, English dictionary, English word, and the meaning of that word, synonyms, and all those things will be there. So these kind of like, so to represent these kind of a data, we need some kind of a data set, a data type actually, or a data structure in any programming language. Because if I have to do without that also we can do, but if it is there, it will be much more easier. So without that, like in C, it was not there. How should we used to do? We used to take a structure and we used to do. So, but having that will be much more easier to deal with such kind of a data. So the dictionary is that kind of a data structure or data type, which is helpful for storing that kind of data, what we discussed of the dictionary kind of a data. How is the structure looks like? So structure looks like, I said, no, key and value pair. Let me show one example. So it is something like this actually. Structure looks like key and value pair. And see, this is a Marx is a dictionary, and this starts with the flower brackets. So in the flower brackets, and see, it is not an individual value here. It is a pair of values. So one is the key, colon, and the value, and this whole things becomes one item, one element. And then again the key and colon and the value. This whole becomes another item. So then again the social dot 30, this is whole things becomes another item. So since this dictionary is a collection, so you can have multiple items, not necessarily you should have one element. You should have multiple elements. So now this is, I hope you understood, correct? So one thing is here actually in the dictionary helps to store certain kind of information which has key and value pair. So key and value means like information about that key. Such kind of data you can store in the dictionary, key and value pair, and this whole key and value pair is considered as one item. So then how it will be? Then it will be start with the flower brackets and ends with the flower brackets, and item by item. So item by item separated by comma. So this is whole is one item, and again another something like similar another item. So you can separate by that actually. This is how it will be there. So this is a dictionary. So then why we call it as a mapping? So mapping is because mapping is because it will have a key, and that key is mapped to certain kind of value. So now another thing is actually we will be searching the key and then getting the relevant mapped value information. So something similar to the English dictionary searching for a word and then getting the thing. So there is a mapping between key and value. That is the reason it is called mapping kind of data. I hope this you understood. Anybody has any question here? Key value pair and mapping and the dictionary. Okay. So creation is something same thing. So accessing, so creation of a dictionary and everything will be something similarly. So how should we create a dictionary? So creating a dictionary, same thing. So this is a empty dictionary you can create, and any dictionary so you can create. So one thing note here. So the what is called key can be numerical, key can also string. So first case, like I have showed you that like a numerical key. The second place I have showed you actually it is something that like a string kind of key. So key can be anything, so numerical or a string. Now another thing is actually value can be value can be single value, or it is also a collection. You can say also it is in a collection. So all these kind of combinations are possible, mixed kind of things are possible actually. So what we discussed, and also dictionary can also have, so dictionary can also have a dictionary of dictionary and all those things. All these nested also possible, and if you wanted to create, you can create directly dictionary, so using the dix function also. And you can create a dictionary using a list. See, this is a list of tuples, and if tuple will having two values, one then it will automatically consider first as a key, second as a this one. So if you are binding something like this, so this is I'm trying to create a dictionary, from a list of a tuple, because list is not directly possible, because list, how should we create from list? It is not possible to create, correct? List, just list is actually 1 2 3, because I need key and value. So there is no key and value, but instead of that, if it is a list of tuple, so now if you say that like this is one element and second element, two element, then it is possible. This considers as a key, this considers value. And same thing, this is one element, whole thing is one element, and this another whole thing becomes another element. This is another way of creating a dictionary. So you can create those dictionaries like this. So since the dictionary is a mutable, we discussed that, correct? So it is a mutable or immutable. So if you see the diagram again, so you will come to know that, like, why I'm showing again, because you should be knowing that actually mutability, immutability. So this is dictionary is mutable. So whole this thing is mutable. So this only these two are immutable. So you should know that, like, so since it is mutable, you can do all those things, adding and changing. So I'm showing that adding thing, and I'm also showing the changing thing. How I am changing it actually? See, I am accessing using the key, and I am changing the value. I'm accessing the key and I'm changing the value. So I'm accessing the key. So whatever the key is there, and if I wanted to add it actually, so I should be adding the key here and value here. So this is a new key, and this is a value for that actually. That is how it will be added. So because when you wanted to add, you should be adding key and value. So this is how we can add. So this is how I'm accessing. So I'm changing the value. Any question here? Changing and adding the dictionary and accessing element. So you can use element using the keyword. So you can see this is a key, and you wanted to print the value, you can print that value of that actually using the key. And if you wanted to get, so if you say get the value of an age key, you can give that actually, give that. And trying to access, if you are trying to access which doesn't exist actually, it will give an error. So if you are trying to search a key which doesn't exist in the dictionary, it will give, that is common, correct? So if you are trying to access something which is not there, you will get an error. So because it doesn't find, so something that like even you are searching in the dictionary, some word which doesn't exist, you say that like it doesn't exist, correct? So something like that. So you will give an error. So accessing using directly using the key, or using the function called get the value of that key, whatever you are saying. This is a pre-built function. Get is a pre-built function, or directly you can access using the keyword. If you want to change the value, so which key you wanted to keys value you want to change, that key and the value. And if you want to add, this is how you should be adding. Any question here? Okay, so we'll end here. I think already like 7:20. So we'll end here. Maybe we'll continue in the next class. I think. So any questions here? Anybody is not understood? So what we discussed in the dictionary, let me reiterate. Dictionary, what is the dictionary? Creating a dictionary, accessing element from the dictionary. So that we discussed using get, and adding the element also we discussed actually how to add an element in the dictionary. Deleting the element. Okay, so deleting element, all things are possible. Pop, you will be giving that what is called key, or you can do the clear, and a lot of other things also there that we will discuss deleting later on. So any questions so far? So we will continue from here maybe tomorrow. So any questions so far up to adding and accessing? Any questions so far? Okay, Sangmesh, we can start the quiz and we can end here. So I will cover this dictionary tomorrow, and
Quiz is necessary, only 3
yeah.
people are there. Okay.
Let them do, no problem. We
TOEFL and TOEFL I have to run, right?
Yeah, TOEFL you have to run, and dictionary, and then I will complete tomorrow file operations. So tomorrow we'll complete the file operation, and tomorrow is I think the last day, and we'll also take a feedback. Okay, thank you. I'm stopping this one actually, like I'm stopping sharing, so you can share it actually.
Given.
Okay.